Assalamu alaikum. Today we have to start the new chapter, the fishes, vertebrate success in water. Fishes are the vertebrates that are present in the water. You don't find these animals on Earth or in terrestrial environment, with the exception of lungfishes, but you cannot say lungfishes totally reside or they can totally live in a terrestrial environment. Actually, the fishes hide their bodies or hide themselves in water. Sorry, in moistened soil when when there is a season of the drought. The figure shown in here is the fish known as parrotfish or bicolor parrotfish. Its another name is Cetosarcus bicolor. Mostly when you speak the word fish, this kind of animals come in your mind. Okay. In this chapter, we have to discuss the phylogenetic relationships among the extinct fish-like craniates. The word is extinct, extinct. Here is a spelling mistake. Extinct means finished or not present on the earth. They were devastated. Fish-like craniates. The word cranium is used for the skull. Those animals which are fish-like and they have skull-like structure known as craniates. And actually, from fishes to mammals onward, all phyla have cranium, so they are included in craniates. Justify the conclusion the subphylum Craniata is at least 500 million years ago. Water is a buoyant medium. What is buoyant medium? Buoyancy is the power which is exerted on the body and by the fluid. Water is a fluid, and it is just opposite to the weight of the body, या इसको आम ज़बान में आप कहेंगे उछाल की कुव्वत रखता है. वेट, अब देखिए ज़मीन के सेंटर वेट एक्ट्स टुवर्ड द सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ एंड force of buoyancy act opposite to the weight of anyone that resist rapid fluctuations in the temperature. जितनी रैपिड फ्लक्चुएशन तब्दीली कहते हैं और रैपिड जितनी तब्दीली जल्दी एयर के टेम्परेचर में आती है वाटर की नहीं आती है. वाटर कवर्स 73% of the earth's surface. Because the life began in the water and living tissues are made up mostly of the water, it might seem that now where else would life be easier to sustain. लाइफ हमें पता है कि वाटर में स्टार्ट हुई थी और मेजर जो पोर्शन है ये क्या कहते हैं टिश्यूज़ का, वो भी पानी है, या जो प्रोटोप्लाज्म है उसका 90% वाटर है. विदाउट वाटर लाइफ इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. You do not need to wear the scuba gear to appreciate the fishes are adapted to aquatic environment in a fashion that no other group of animals can surpass. आपको स्कूबा गियर को पहनने की ज़रूरत नहीं है कि आप फिशेस को अप्रिशिएट कर सकें कि ये पानी में रहने के लिए कितने अच्छे तरीके से अडाप्टेड हैं. इतने अच्छे से कोई और एनिमल ग्रुप नहीं अडाप्टेड. If you spend recreational hours with the hook and the line, visit the marine theme park or simply glance into a pet store where walking through a shopping mall, you can attest the variety of and the beauty of the fishes. अगर ये करें कि आप कुछ घंटे गुजारते हैं शोर लाइन पे हुक और लाइन के साथ, फ़िश को पकड़ने के लिए हुक और लाइन जो सीधी डोरी होती है ना उसको ये बोर्ड यूज़ होता है, या फिर आप किसी मैरीन थीम पार्क को विज़िट करते हैं, या अचानक आप ग्लैंस कहते हैं अचानक किसी पेट स्टोर में जाते हैं, वहाँ अपने एक शॉपिंग मॉल में आप गुजर रहे हैं तो आप वहाँ फिशेस की खूबसूरती को देख सकते हैं. अमूमन हमने एक्वेरियम वगैरह रखे हुए होते हैं. This variety is evidence of adaptive radiation that began more than 500 million years ago and show no sign of ceasing. ये adaptive radiation जो है तकरीबन 500 मिलियन साल पहले शुरू हुई और ये सीज कहते हैं रोक देना, तो ये अभी तक चेंजिंग आ रही है, इसमें आपको रुकने का साइन कोई नहीं नजर आ रहा. Fishes dominate many watery environment and are also ancestors of other members of the infraphylum Vertebrata. Phylogenetic relationships. What are the relationships between the fishes and the other members of other groups? Fishes are included along with the chordates in the subphylum Criniata. Members of the subphylum Criniates have skull. This name is the descriptive of the skull, and the skull surround the brain. Olfactory organ in the body is the nose or eyes and the inner ear. Olfaction कहते हैं सूंघने की हिस्स को. These animals are divided into two infraphyla. पहले subphylum Criniata है. Subphylum Criniata के आगे infraphyllum दो हैं. First one is the Hyprotridae, इसमें hagfishes आएंगी, and the infraphylum Vertebrata. Vertebrates are divided into two groups based on the presence or absence of the hinged-jaws. ये vertebrates के आगे दो divisions हैं, उसकी basis क्या है? These are most important from objective point of view के vertebrates की जो division है वो hinged-jaws की base पे होती है. देखें ना, ऊपर वाला जो जॉ होता है वर्टिब्रेट्स का उसको कहते हैं मैक्सिला, और नीचे वाला जो जॉ होता है उसको कहते हैं मैंडिबल. ये दोनों आपस में जुड़े हुए होते हैं बोन के जरिए, उसको कहते हैं हिंग जॉ. द फिश span both of these infraphyla and therefore represent a very diverse assemblage of animals. अब आपको फिशेस इंफ्राफाइला हाइप्रोट्रेटा के अंदर भी मिलेंगी और इंफ्राफाइला वर्टिब्रेटा के अंदर भी मिलेंगी. The hagfishes are actually considered as the primitive fishes, and infraphylum Vertebrata contain the highest of the modern fishes. In recent years, the classification of fishes has been undergone substantial revision, and changes are likely to continue for some time. Actually, the classification is not 100% authentic. In every new edition of your book, there will be some change in classification. For example, traditional taxonomic grouping have combined the hagfishes, lampreys, and an extinct assemblage called ostracoderms into a single group called Aegnatha. This is most important from objective point of view, and with the previous editions of this book, hagfishes, lampreys, and the ostracoderms, they were all included in a single group under the name as Aegnatha. A means without, Gnatha means jaws. Based on to the vertebrates, the hagfishes would thus comprise now their own infraphylum Hyprotratae. Hagfishes are now separated into their own separate infraphylum Hyprotratae. In addition, jar fishes with a bony skeleton, they are classified into the single class Osteichthyes. Osteichthyes is the class of the fishes that contain that have fishes with the bony skeleton, and mostly edible fishes which we use in our food in the Pakistan or in the Muslim countries, they belong to the class Osteichthyes. This group is paraphyletic because the common ancestor of this group is also the ancestor of the tetrapoda. Tetra means four, poda means legs. Why this group is paraphyletic? Because the ancestor of this group is also the ancestor of the tetrapods, and in tetrapods amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals are included. Sharing characteristics. And now, what characteristics are common between them? Bony skeleton, swim bladder or lungs. Swim bladder is present in the fishes, and it is modified into the, I think, lungs or in thyroid gland maybe, and other more technical features. Some recent classification systems have dropped Osteichthyes as a class name and elevated former subclass Sarcopterygii and Actinopterygii to a class level. Which